Hey guys, today I'll be talking about the book Building a Second Brain by Tiago Forte. So let's get into it. So basically, what he's trying to say is that normal people forget many things, and basically they use around like 34 gigabytes of storage per day. So because there's a lot of decision making, information to capture, and they will end up forgetting it in the next day. So basically, he developed a framework. It's called the Code Framework, which which is basically capture, organize, distill, and express. So basically, he made an example here with John and Amelia. Amelia has no second brain and runs life like a normal person. So basically, she forgets files and she doesn't know where she left on her personal project. While John, he put all his information in like this note taking app, and then in that note taking app, he can look back in where he's at and stuff, and he can look at information like that he has captured. So basically, the thing is that we are surrounded with a lot of information. Like we have like YouTube videos, news articles, news articles, normal articles, tweets, and there's like so much like stuff out there on the internet, so much stuff that we need to capture. And basically, what he's trying to say is that capture like the article or anything that sparks something inside you, which is basically like a change of perspective or anything. Just try capture like things that like change perspective, and then we can add that to second brain. So basically, next is basically create a digital space to optimize productivity. So basically, he imagined this as a kitchen. So basically, we don't want to imagine this as a library, but we want to imagine this as a kitchen. So a kitchen basically has the order by assets of actionability. So basically, he developed another framework here, which is basically PARA. It's basically projects, areas, resources, and archives. So projects is like short-term objectives with a deadline, which that you have been working toward to completing, and basically it's like something that needs to be finished quickly, and area is like commitments. You know what I'm saying? Like a long term project, a personal project, planning on a holiday, or anything. So basically, areas are basically like the long term version of a project. So next is resources. Is basically is a holding pen for topics that you're interested in but haven't translated into projects or areas yet. So it's like information that you that feels good. It feels like it's like good information, but like you don't know what to build with it yet. You don't know to build with would you make like projects or areas with it. And archives is basically things that you're already done with, like projects, areas, and whatever that you're done with. And knowledge, basically knowledge that you can store in a archive where you can look back at any time. So basically, the third thing is distill. Distill is basically subtracting stuff, filtering out the things that are not important. Basically, there is a old Chinese proverb that goes like this. So, if you want to get knowledge, add something every day. If you want to achieve wisdom, subtract something every day. So, not adding stuff to your knowledge is basically increasing your knowledge, right? But to gain wisdom, you need subtract. Basically, if there's like a bunch of articles, right? If you save a bunch of articles, right? When you save a bunch of articles, if you like read the whole thing, or I don't know, if you read the whole thing, or like if you narrow it down to like a topic and stuff that's like easy to summarize it with. So basically, he made this example. So basically, first, this is like an example with articles and stuff. So basically, you can save an article that sparks your interest. Next, you can read through it and then highlight like key passages and like important stuff that that the thing has. And third, you want to, the bold ideas of that. You need to filter it even more. When you filter it even more, you get ideas, and then you just write those ideas as like another summary. And like you don't want it to be that long, because the longer, the more information you need taken, and like, yeah. There's more like brain power and stuff. And finally, don't just store knowledge, use it. So basically, this chapter, this thing basically explains about intermediate packets. Intermediate packets is basically small actionable chunks of a larger process, which is basically, for example, you're gonna work on a let's say area, which is basically like, for example, you want to make this big app which will make which is good. Basically, you can break it up into like tiny like pieces. The good thing about that is basically it's like less overwhelming. That's the first thing. And like second off is basically, if you do something wrong, or if there's something that went wrong or anything, there's like less labor that you need to lose, or like less things that you need to do. So yeah. So basically that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and bye.